Greetings, everybody. What's up? Welcome to the channel. I'm Jules. This is the trading studio. Again, this is not financial advice. Don't trade or don't follow anyone's trades that you see online just because you like their content on YouTube. Do your own research and make yourself a good trader. Don't just follow anybody because their system is different. It couldn't possibly be the same as your system. So you got to do your own research and figure out how to make the system work for you. Otherwise, you'll get wrecked, and you don't want that, right? Okay. Anyway. Welcome to the channel, and I'm 100% convinced that this is going to be the best kept secret on the internet. And I have very good reason to believe that that is the case. That you're looking at one of them. Do you see this beautiful little call right here? Buy me. It hit it, and then boom, right back up. We see some serious price action. It is a 25% move. 25% move. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That was a really, really good move right there. I got in on a little bit. But this isn't the big move, though. The big move is still yet to come. This is just the A wave and the B wave. Remember, what we're looking for on this channel is just a real simple structure, and they're easy to find. And if they're not easy, they will be. Just hang around for a little while, because this channel, all it does is looks for this one setup. And that setup is, you look for 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5. So that's the 5-wave impulse right there. And then you got ourselves a 3-wave pullback. By the way, I think this is 1 wave, but there are people out there that believe this is an ABC. Hold on. I'll redraw that real quick. So we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some people think that this A, B with a deep retracing C was the move, and that now it's going to be impulsive. That is very possible. I'm not going to say that that's not possible. That's a total possible. And by the way, these people are smarter than me. They've been doing it longer than me, so they know something I don't know, you know? And then there's also what I think is more than likely is this. A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is the A. And then we're going to see a B right here. And then the C will come down to about here. And that's going to be the move to take it off. And this was called really, really well. And remember that we're looking for a specific kind of a certain setup. Let me show you what the setup is that we're looking for, because this could happen on this one too. And if it does, I'm definitely going to be ready for it. But the setup that we're waiting for is this. We're waiting for the retracement, the move down. We're just assuming this is done. A, B, C like this, right? And what we're looking for is we're looking for 3 waves up. A, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. And then another pullback like this. And this is going to be the buy-in for the new one. And this is the new stop loss. Because remember, we got to establish our risk period. Otherwise, this is the stop loss. And that's a lot. That's a big, huge, you're talking 25%. That's going to be sick. There's nobody that's going to be able to handle that if you're doing big time leverage. That's the kind of stuff that would easy to get wrecked on. You don't want to do that. So we're trying to minimize it. This one's 8%. That's still a lot if it were to end there. Typically these things, especially when you're coming off of a bottom like that, they retrace a lot lower. I wanted to show you a couple other things too, because let me just go in here and show you. I think it was XRP. Let's see, XRP, is that the one? That's not the one I was looking for. Maybe it was XLM. Okay, XLM is a good example. Okay, this is a good example, because these are the calls that we've been making, and these are still good calls. I put the buy me here because this is the most likely place that this is going to end up. When you're watching these things, it's most likely going to end up right here on the golden pocket, but it sometimes does go lower. This buy me technically is invalid all the way to this line right here. So it can happen anytime from I mean, it technically could happen way up here if you wanted to, or if it wants to, but more than likely it's going to start here at the 50. And I usually put my buy me's down to the golden pocket. However, again, it actually technically moves all the way down into here. So even though I just have it like this, it doesn't mean that this wasn't a good prediction, because it'll go all the way down to here. And it's still a good buy. In fact, the lower it goes, the better it is for me, because it means that you can use the least leverage possible. So that's kind of a good thing for that. or I mean, sorry, the most leverage as possible, because you know, you get closer. The smaller the stop loss, the more likely, or the higher the stop loss you can use, because the risk is less. What do you think about that? Okay, so real quick, I wanted to show you what I've been working on, and then we'll do a couple of these on some other trades real quick, because this is really exciting. These levels that we're seeing right here, and these moves that are going to happen, there's a likely chance that BTC or none of these cryptos will ever see this low ever again. This could very well be the lowest it will ever get. So it could be a phenomenal trade. Anyway, I'm going to go and show you my the new website, because even though it's not done, in fact, it looks like crap right now. It really just looks like crap, and that's kind of what I'm working on, is just the design elements. But let's see, where am I? Okay, this is the new website. This is my website. This is the trading studio, tradingstud.io. You can sign up and stuff, but what I wanted to highlight is right now it's just, you've got the live feed going on right here, but you also have over here we're going to see some what's it called, mirroring action pretty soon. It's going to go back and forth, and pretty soon it's going to be one window open and the other, and yada yada yada. Okay, anyway, what I was saying is I've been posting these, and I've been posting these in the Discord, and these are all like, check this out. BTC's got to bleed. This I posted on the 8th. Is that what it says? Here it says right here. I have the date. March 8th is when I posted this one. BTC's got to bleed. But look, it has it. This is, you know, what we just saw on the chart before the dip. So you get to see kind of how it works. I put a stop loss at the 50, or not a stop loss. I put a limit buy at the 50 for a little bit, and I've made I don't know, a couple $100 off of it. That's a good one. Like I said, I think it comes back down, and we're gonna have a better opportunity once it pops off the golden pocket. But this was something that I posted in the Discord and in the on the website, Trading Studio, tradingstud.io. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I started this off by saying that I think that our channel is going to be the best kept secret on the internet. The best kept secret on the internet. It has to be, because this stuff that I've been posting is so good. This stuff is so valuable. BCH, that's the other one I just showed you. Yeah, it went a little bit lower, but look. Like, this is beautiful. You could make so much money off of this stuff so far. I know it's got value. So anyway, let's go back to the charts real quick. We'll do some TA on a handful of the higher leverage stuff. We'll do, let's see. Okay, we got XLM all did. We did BTC already. We got the buy me. Okay, so BTC does have that a couple new things. This is what I'm looking for. If this move was indeed done, and it's A, B, C, and we've finished our correction, then we have a new buy me zone coming up, and it'll be right here, just like this. Let me draw my little buy me. Boom. Buy me. That's the move right there. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to see a retrace. If this goes higher, I'll just move this up. It'll go, you know, however high this goes, this will be like that, and I'll just kind of end up moving this up like that. But in the meantime, this is where we're at, and this is where BTC has its potential win right there. Look, I think I'll be in on it. And one of the things I want to do, I figured it might be a real fun and good idea to do a like one of those challenges. So I have, in my account, I have set up let's see where this thing is. That's not it. I'm looking for, oh no, did I do it in the wrong? I did it in the wrong thing, didn't I? I was doing look at that. Go figure. That's what happens. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Okay. I'm going to delete some of this. I'll have to do this over. This is going to be probably one of the last of the test run videos that I do. But because I have to be bad at this in order to be good. And so, you know, bear with me in order to help me get good. Because what I drew was this right here. I drew this particular fib retracement tool right there. Because we're looking for the buy me. The buy me, I'm going to draw it again because you guys didn't see it the first time because I drew it in the wrong window. Boom. Boom. Buy me. So yeah, and this could go higher. Let's say this jumps up a little bit higher. we just take this tool and we raise it up. But right now, we're going to keep this as is because that's where we're at. And this is where the typical retracement should end up being. So anyway, now that we're on the right page, let's see what Ethereum, because I am so into Ethereum. It's such a great coin. Did the same thing. I had the same deal. I had a buy me for Ethereum too. Look at that. It did its thing. It did a thing. It did what I expected it to do. It hit my box. Freaking beautifully. Freaking beautifully. So I didn't post this one. I've been working on building the site and building the server, and not so much on calling these trades out. Even though in the very minimal amount of time that I've been doing it, they've obviously been making some killer calls. So this was a 24% move right there. That's killer. That's killer. I get so into that. So what we're looking for on Ethereum, same kind of deal. I've already drawn the fib up. Let me get rid of some of this real quick, just because we don't need it. We are looking for the same thing. We're looking for a retracement back into this golden area right here. It can go all the way down to here. Remember that, but I like to put this right there just to have my little references. So I'll be posting these onto the website. Make sure to take a look. Let's go over to, I have this nice little watch list over here that has all of the high leverage KuCoin trades. So every one of these is a KuCoin a coin on KuCoin that gets larger, longer, better than a 20% deal. So that's what this is all about. That's what this watch list is up here. So let's take a look at Ape, see what's happening. I had the buy me for Ape. Ooh, look at that. It did it off the golden pocket. Did I do my buy me wrong? Because the buy me really should have been like this. What was I thinking? Because that's perfect. If I put that out there. Oh, I did put that out there. That's on the website. That is on the website. Let's see. I know it's on the website. BCH, BTC, Ape. Ape nearing the buy zone. Look at that. And that one was wrong too. How did I do that? What was going on with it? Let me figure out what I did do. What I did do. What is it that I did do? We don't want to deal with that. We want Ape. Okay. That's what it was. It was the logarithmic. Let's see what happens if we do. What was it? The BCH was the one. How close to it was? No, that wasn't on logarithmic though. That one, it didn't matter. It still dipped and hit the, I always forget which one that is. That is the 786. So it actually bounced off the 786 instead of the golden pocket. That's not a bad thing, you know? Well, we already went over that one. Anyway, okay, so Ape's got it. We're looking for the same thing on Ape. You know, this is the same kind of deal. We're looking for another 5 wave, and we've got it. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Truncated 5th, maybe so. Maybe we're in the 5th that we're working on right now. Let's see where this one should. If this is the 5th coming up, what is happening? Okay, gotcha. 1, 2. So we go from here to get the 5th, to get where the 4th should retrace. It hit the 50. This looks funny to me. I wouldn't use it based on this. It just kind of has some funniness built in. Yeah, I would expect it to hit maybe the golden pocket on this one. So maybe if anything, the buy zone would be something like this. But I'm gonna do some more TA on this one too. I'm not sold that this one's the move. I'll do some TA and report back on that one before I put it on a buy list or something. So let's look at some others. We got the BNB. Let's see what's happening on BNB. We've got ourselves a low back in, when was this? This was in June. We got a June low. So this is one of those few that didn't go and didn't make a new low out of this. So that's exciting because I'm loving these. Ethereum was like that because they're just doing these 1-2 coils, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is kind of a good situation. You can see this one. I bet you it's right on the golden pocket. Oh, no, we hit the 786. So it went a little lower. It hit the 786 and did its thing. But we're going to do the same thing over here. All we're doing is looking for the same move right here. Golden pocket. It did it. So let's do this one right here. We missed this move. So let's see if we can find one right here. Let me get this tool to make it a 15 golden pocket. We'll come down 5. I don't want to go 5. Let's go half hour and see what's up. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a nice move. We should see a move back down into this right here. A, B, C, and then boom. That's what I'm expecting to see out of that. Yeah, that's how this one is. I don't know about putting well, I'll put this there because when this does happen, it's going to be down here, but we're going to have some time. Remember, patience is everything on these things. Patience is everything. So yeah, let's wait for that one. We'll put it on the list. Be patient about BTC. We already did DOT. Ooh, fun. Let's see what's happening on this. Find our little areas. Okay, this one landed nicely on the golden pocket, right? Check that out. So we're doing the same thing. We're just going to come back here. We're going to find this low that it popped off of right here. And we are going to place our, I'm going to put it off of this one because this looks like a cleaner 1-2. And this one could be a 1-2, 1-2. But I think I'm going to use this one real quick to see what we get. We are still moving on this one. So I'd be willing to bet we move the retracement line up a little bit before it comes back down. But meanwhile, what we're looking for is we're just looking for that. And that's it. Patience. We'll find it. EOS, let's do it. EOS. 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 We've got our low off of this in November. So we have our November low. We don't need to do this because it's already on. Oh, it's a backwards one. It's an upside down one. We must have been looking for bearish moves on that one. Makes sense. All right, let's see. Look at right onto the golden pocket. Right onto the golden line. Boom. Booyah. Here, let's get a pitchfork out and see if that does anything like that. Boom. This is what this. You kind of want to see this on when you get a pitchfork going. When one of these is coiling, you do see some activity right here. It comes back and it'll be off of this for a little bit, and then you'll just see it'll start all of a sudden to kind of come around and become parabolic, and that's kind of a dish-shaped, bowl-shaped. It'll come around, make a bowl shape, and it'll just launch. It'll just launch. Yeah. So that's a good one. We're looking for the same thing. Let's go, since this one's kind of on a smaller deal. I don't see the 5 waves just yet. Make sure we've got the right things on. We do. Don't see the 5 waves just yet, but in the meantime, we're going to find and look for this type of deal. Okay, it already did. So this, oh, man, that would have been, nope, that only got to the 50. This could be, I have a feeling that this is probably a expanded flat. How that works is ABCs don't have to be zigzag. Sometimes the ABCs will actually make a new high higher than the 3. So in this case, well, this isn't the 3. We got to check and see on a smaller time frame because it's a funny one. We do have a 1, 2, 3 in here, but it's on really small time frames. There it is right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it get lower than that? Why does it do that? That shouldn't be I don't know why the indicator calls that. I wouldn't call that a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If anything, this still could be corrective. I think this one actually does look a little bit corrective because it can A, B, and then C could be happening. But then again, we've also could be an extension of the 3rd. I'm not going to put anything here. I'm not going to call this one just yet. It just doesn't look pretty. I can't make heads or tail of it, so not something I would trade right off the bat. All right, let's look at ETC. This one's a good one. Look at that. Oh man, hold on. This one's fun. We've got our nice big 1, 2, 3, 4 moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move this in here to see what this should look like. Coming off of here. Wave 4 retrace. It hit the green. This is usually all it needs to hit in order to go higher and make and finish the 5. You also get a little bit of an A, B, C here with kind of an inverse head and shoulders action to it. Does it make a neckline? It kind of does. So we might see something there. We could also, yeah, it's also an uphill one. So those are typically good when you get an uphill neckline. So what we're looking for on this would be, let's make this our fib tool. Come down, put it all the way down to this. Make this the golden pocket tool and find ourselves the buy me zone because this one's beautiful. This is actually a really beautiful setup. I anticipate that this will probably end up a lot higher, by the way. We'll end up moving this up once it gets up there a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It'll still end up putting itself in a nice little place for us to make some money and get greedy, become greedy fucks. All right, Ethereum, we already talked about, same kind of deal. Must have had a different chart, so let's make this pretty real quick. We'll do it in something more than the... All right, so Ethereum is a fun one because we've had this same type of deal where the low was in June, not November like others. So we have ourselves this particular Fibonacci, which it hit the fib line and started going up again, started hitting it. So we'll move it from here because we did have a low and see what happens. It comes up and it hits the 50 and rolls. You know, by the way, that does happen. And like I said, everybody's talking about this already being the move, maybe an A, B, C, or possibly being the 5 here. A, B, C, or what is it, A, B, C, like that could be possible. This being the 5th, A, B, C, expanded flat where it has a higher. Very common in wave 4s for it to do that, by the way. There's almost always alternation. It's not a rule for Elliott Waves. It's a guideline, but typically it's like this. You get your move up in the 1 and 2, and it's a zigzag where it goes A, B, C. This one looks like it didn't. This one was more of a triangle. That happens often too. But if this is the case, then typically there is alternation, and you do get something different than a zigzag up here. And in this case, it looks like it could be an expanding flat. This could be the 5. This could be the 3. This could be A, B, C. We move to the 50, and we're off to the races. If this was the case, then the 5th was truncated, which is something that's very common in a wave 1, 2 off of the bottom. But typically, you will see a really, really deep retracement, which leads me to believe that, you know, this might be a scam or something like that. It might come lower. It's got me cautious. That's all I got to say. It does definitely have me cautious. So that's why I'm trading it the way that it is. I mean, it's not really different than my normal rules, but we are going to want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which we have, and then a retracement down to the golden pocket, because once it does that in what should be an A, B, C, like that, then we've got off to the races from there. And that should be an excellent trade. And I will put the buy me right here, like that. Buy me. There you go. All right, let's see. Let's do GMT and see what happens. Ooh, we got some fun. I always like to start off on the higher time frames because, you know, got to see the big picture. Let's see what happened. This looks like a fun one. This looks like some deep ass shit. What's going on? We've got a little bit further than the golden pocket, probably the 786. Let's see where it does go. Yep, 786 hits it, bounces off. Let's see where this one will take us on. Let's here, we'll get rid of this because we've already done that. We don't need that anymore. Go lower and see what that is like on the 5 or 15. You can see we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A beautiful setup. This is like Elliott Wave 101. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it just can't be better. You can probably just time everything to it. Let's see. I don't think the 5 is going to be able to be predicted by this one. Usually the 5 will end up right here. So we got a little bit of a truncation. It could still go. We could still see, you know, the 5 in there, but yeah, it's possible that it won't. Meanwhile, right now, the only thing that we care about, the only thing we're looking for is this. Just this. Boom. Buy me. Right? Easy. You won't need me for long, but like I said, you'll have the best kept secret on the internet for a little bit until you master this thing better than me. But you know, it won't be too long. You stick around here long enough, you're gonna be doing well with this. I mean, you can't not. It's just so simple, right? All right, let's take a look at Link and see what kind of action Link has going on. Oh, we had a buy me. Let's see what happened here on this buy me, because I don't know. I wouldn't call this because there's been so much action since then. But look at, you did some golden pocket action. You got some golden pocket action off of this. That's not the way it's supposed to go. I wouldn't call this a call. No, because in order for this to have worked, it would have had to at least gone to this, Then we see that we did get the move off of the 50, which leads me to believe that this is the wave 4 right here. So let me go back a little bit. We probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so the tool would be this. We have our original retracement down to there. We can get rid of this because I just wanted to show you the example. Set this up now like this. Boom. Golden pocket 50 tool. Go down on a smaller time frame. Oh man, this is just such beautiful movement. Like this just looks impulsive. This isn't a correction. Corrections are always in 3 waves, and this is 5, man. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, watch this. We can do the 5 tool here, and it'll work. I'm almost sure of it. I can see it. I can see it happening. Closer. Okay, closer. That's close though. Oftentimes it'll short run it just a little bit, just because the market tries to wreck you every way it can. I mean, just get used to that. If you think about it, one of the most valuable trading lessons you could possibly learn is just whatever you think is going to be the most possible, like best opportunity. That's typically where the market wants to fuck you the hardest. You know, it really is. So Link looks good. I'll put a buy me on here for now. Boom. Just watch these. We're going to watch these together over the course of a couple days, maybe even a couple weeks, and we're going to all make a lot of money together. So make sure to stick around and stay with it. Follow this channel. Okay, follow me on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to need to do it because Web3 ain't a thing yet. But more importantly, go to Trading Studio, because Trading Studio is where you will actually see these setups. I try to post these things. And so if you go to my website, Trading Studio, you should be able to subscribe to. Oh, we don't want to do that. Hold on a second. That's that madness we're into. I got to go back over here because I haven't created a menu yet. Go figure. So that's. But yeah, keep your eye on these. And the other thing too is, right now the YouTube feed and the stream is on, and yeah, all good and everything. But I'm not going to keep this thing going on YouTube all the time, and I'm hoping that the goal for this is we get some activity in the Discord soon, and we can have a live stream going. But I'm not going to do it on YouTube. Fuck that. Yeah, no, I don't want to rely on YouTube. You mentioned COVID or something; they might ban me or shadow ban me, and if I end up making a living off of that, I don't want to have that looming over me at all times. Say the wrong word, and the next thing you know, my livelihood goes away. Fuck that. Yeah, no, I'd rather just do it all myself. TradingView or Trading Studio, tradingstud.io. Do it. Oh, good. We're starting our infinity mirror happening. We got a little bit of a delay. So you'll see as we go. Boom. Another one. How many windows can we get? It's embarrassing. All right. Let's get back to business here. We'll go back to Link. We did Link. Let's go to LTC, and then we'll do Matic. Clean this shit up. I'm going to do this. Let's just do the delete button. Remove all them drawings. Okay. First things first, let's look at the larger time frame and see when our low is. This is an interesting one because we've got this low back here in December of 18, which is when a lot of stuff happened, but we're kind of this doesn't look like a big bullish type of scenario. It just looks more and more like a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, but more on the accumulation type of thing. But I'd say it looks pretty exciting too, because even with this, we don't have a new low from this point. We don't have a lower low even. I mean, we got this kind of during the bear market, but like, I mean, I'd say this looks more bullish than any of the others, because like we've got a new, well, it's lower than this. We've got new highs, new high here. So what I will do is, since this went down to the golden pocket, we can delete that. Let's make a couple more of these and make sure they all line up and work. Boom, hit the 50 and took off. Again, they're calling an ABC already on this one on the daily. ABC, it's possible. That's a doable deal. Let's see if it's a 1-to-1. That might give me some confidence. 1-to-1. Nope, it's not. It's probably more of a wave 3. It is. Yeah, so it looks more like you know what? Hold on, I just realized something. I took that from the wrong level because, Oh no, we should have gone from here. So let's see what this does. It still probably does not look like a 1-to-1 because we should come down to here. Boom, the 1-to-1 is right here. The 3 is here. So it's more impulsive. To be quite honest, this looks like it's got some more downward move to go. And if I were a betting man, which I am kind of, but a calculated betting man, let's not make stupid bets, right? Let's see if we get a move like this off of the 5. If it lands on the golden pocket, I'd be willing to bet that's what happens. Ooh, just above the golden pocket. So yeah, I think that's probably an interesting one because I'd put a buy me in there. There's some other shit going on in this one that has me a little nervous. It looks a little bit different than others, but we're still kind of far away from any of this actually happening. So for now, we're just watching because this is where we get greedy when it hits the buy zone, you know? And it's the golden pocket. So yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. And it could go down to about here. There's got a couple different invalidations. Here's an invalidation right here. Let's draw an invalidation just because I like to put these out when they're so ding noticeable like this. We've got ourselves an invalidation, and then we have ourselves an invalidation right here. I think, let me just double check. Yeah, this is the wave 1. We can't go lower, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man. Truncated 5th. It still looks like it's 5. I don't care what you say. It still looks like 5 to me. So I'm gonna put that in there. It looks like 5. All right, let's go on to the next one. Matic, one of my favorites. I did good off of Matic during the original run because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and just Matic sounded like such a pretty thing. I'm kidding. That's not why I did anything. So I must have been trying to explain how Elliott Waves work because we got ourselves a nice little Elliott Wave demonstration happening. That is a good one. So let's see what we're doing. Go here and boom to boom. Okay, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to do it from here first. 3. Yeah, Matic's been bullish, man. Look at that. We never get a retracement off of this that goes very far. That's an interesting one. We might see something a little bit different from there. We might see something off of this pivot because there is a lot of fib and 50 action off of that. So that could be the move. Let's see what happens off of this. We've got a golden pocket action on this one. So that might have been a good buy-in. Hopefully we didn't miss our shit right there. And then if anything, we've got this move that's coming up right here. We can take a better, closer look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. So we could very well have a pull down onto the golden pocket and call that a buy me. Not rocket science, right? You know how much money you can make on these? You know how much? It's time to start getting greedy because you know what? These fucking zones are going to rock. Ugh. Standing desk. All right. Anyway, TLM. This one's a fun one. I was having a good time with TLM just because it has some weird bounces on these things that were fun to watch for a while. Let's get rid of this shit because it's old. Look at that. I got old. Shut up, you. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of that crap. I have an alert there. Yeah, we don't need it. I don't need the alert. I can tell. Look at this. Oh my God. God, does that look beautiful. We got ourselves an inverted, inverted, kind of inverted. Boom, boom. It does its thing and it comes up and then steep retracement. That's going to be a deep ass retracement. Oh, I'm getting greedy just looking at this fuck. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look from here to here and follow out what the next move should be. Let's go to a smaller time frame. Do we have some action? So far, 1, 2, 3. It's corrective looking. I bet you even that it almost looks like we've got ourselves a 1-to-1. 1-to-1 in corrections. Well, it's kind of deep retracement, so it might not. Nope. Go to here. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. It's not a 1-to-1. It looks more like it's impulsive. So, same trick. I don't know if the 5's done, but in the meantime, we are looking for that back down. We could This is an interesting one. I'm not sure what this is happening right now. I mean, if this is done, then we could see this coming down like this. This could be the 5. I could see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if that works. 3, 4, 5. This lands on the green. Ooh, it's close enough. I'd call that a 5. This is an A, a B. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm actually going to start to get a little bit more precise because that actually has a pretty good movement to it. I'm going to look for a 1-to-1. If this is the highest that it gets, then the 1-to-1 puts you down to here. So that means this buy me that is right here, we'll call this buy me, more than likely going to end it to there. So I'll put down a little bit lower so we include this little fucker right here. Because that looks good. I think this is a good buy me. I think it's a good buy me. Yeah. All right, we'll do Uni, XRP, and ZIL, and then I'll call it a night because I'm talking too much. And yeah, that's no fun. All right. Ooh, another really, really beautiful setup right here. Doesn't that look so beautiful? Okay, we've got a new low in June, which takes us to, I don't want to get rid of some of this stuff because this looks like somebody knew what they were doing when they put this together. Possibly extend it. We're still on that same one. We could possibly turn this into a pitchfork. Yeah, there we go. We're going to see that outside movement and hopefully get that nice little launch. Oh boy, that's going to be good. Okay, so what this, and I'll take the pitchfork off real quick because I actually see that there is some fun excitement happening with these channels that it was drawn. Obviously, the channels are making some sense. How you will typically do it. Let me draw this out as if it's a wave that had played out already. I'm going to say this is a 1, 2, right? It takes us to a new high up to here. That's not too exciting, but let's see. It'll go like this, and then I will draw just to make sure that we got our proportions right. Okay, so how these ones work with the channel, I'm going to draw this first. We've got our 1, 2, 3. Let's go right about here. Or, oops, I should have added another one, dang it. Here, let's do that over. Now that I know where it's going, it should be easier, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let's put the 5 there because I have to move this around. Let's call it there. Let me put these smarter so that that's the wrong one. We want this one. What happened? Oh, I did the wrong one. Okay, so here I'll just do this because I need to take it from up here instead. We take it up to here, and then we take this one down to here. Oops, dang it. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this one too, right here like that. There we go. That's more like it. And then the 5 should end up right here. Fun. Truncated 5th. Interesting how that would work. So that would be the high right there. So anyway, now that that's done, sorry, I see those and then yeah, you get to see a little bit of excitement, huh? All right, there we go. So this should retrace down, and then all the buy zone would end up being in this area over here. Boom. But it's got a long ways to go. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, well, that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the how to do the channels. Okay, yeah, there we go. It makes sense if I don't forget what I'm trying to do here, right, Jules? All right, we got our channel tool right here. So the first channel that we make, and we've already done it, is we make the channel from, let's get rid of all of this so we can clean up. Okay, so the first channel we make is going to be from the one. I'm sorry, from the bottom of the 2 to the top of the 1. That's why I was like, drawing a blank there. So the next channel that we make is going to be from the bottom of the 1 all the way to the top of the 3. And then we go down like this and we extend it like this. We try to hit the bottom of the 2. And typically the 4 will end up on one of these lines, either the top of the of this channel, the middle of this channel, or the bottom of this channel. And then the 5 will end up at the top of this channel. Sorry, not this one. Not the one I'm drawing now. Let me confuse. In fact, I'll keep that back. The bottom of this channel, the middle of this channel, or the top of this one. But by the looks of it, by the way we've drawn it, it's probably going to end up right here. So, I mean, I know this seems like trying to predict exactly where it'll land. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that, right? These are the likely places that it'll land. Like if everything were to go exactly by the rules, exactly by the guidelines, this beautiful spot right here will be where the 5 lands. But it never does that. I mean, you can't set a clock to it. You can't, do it with that kind of accuracy. But you can get close, and you can make a lot of good predictions and do a lot of good TA off of that. You can. So let's see. I guess for now, this is kind of a weak by me just because it's got so much left to do. But in the meantime, I'll put it there. What the heck? And we'll move on to XRP because XRP is one of the fun ones. I've been doing well on XRP. I dig XRP. I do. I think it has the potential to buck so Ethereum and XRP have kind of fundamental happenings, fundamental issues that might make them a little bit more bullish or bearish for XRP, because XRP has been in this lawsuit by the SEC for the longest time. And my thoughts is if they win the lawsuit, it's going to be go time for XRP. I think XRP has seen its bottom and will be a rocket after that. But if it loses, it could be a knife. Just watch that thing fall. So anyway, let's see the movement. I can get rid of some of this. I had the buy me, and we're coming out of the buy me. You can see it. We're moving out of the buy me, but this is a good buy me. This buy me right here was coming off of this move down here. A, B, C. We've got it. It hit the golden pocket. It's off to the races. This thing worked exactly like it should. Now we're waiting for because this move is going to be the one that does it right here. Let me get rid of some of these so I can clean up the spaghetti chots. We can get rid of this, but let's take a closer look at the lower time frame because we have ourselves I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, A, B, C. We had it. This was our opportunity. We missed this very, very recently. So I'm hoping we get another shot at this. We may get another shot at this, but look we got another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's coming up to make a 5. So if it does make a 5 and it comes back, we might have a good shot. So let's put a buy me because this one might be the one to watch because it's already done its thing, and I guess we kind of get lucky if there's another shot at it. It would be a good thing if this was the 3, 4, 5. No, not gonna happen. No, we have to move in here. Okay, so it was 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see what happens. Let's put this right there. We'll put our buy me down over here. And I hope that this works because I want this trade really bad. Okay, I started talking about how I'm going to start a challenge. Let's go back over here real quick. I do have, I did take this XRP. So I started with 500 right here. I started with 500. And we are already up $68 with 239%. and our entry price was 355.1. So if we go over here, 355.1, let's put the long 355.1. Let's put it 3551 and see how we're doing. Put this up here because this is where we got, and we'll move this out. Oop, we'll move this a wee bit. And you know, not a bad trade. It was a small one. I think we can do better. Let's see, what was this trade anyway? Hold on, let's go back over here and see what we got. Okay, we are $100 into it, but that's with $69. $70 of it is profit. So 100 minus 70, that's $30. $30 is what we used on this. That means my risk was probably, I don't know, maybe $20 or something. Yeah, I risked $20. We're already way into this one. So since it was a smaller trade, I'm not going to take profit on this one. I'm going to wait for this buy me because this buy me should be fucking awesome. But this was the one. This was the opportunity right here. This was good. Let's see what the risk was and see. Oh my God. Oh, look at that risk. You can afford that, right? You can 100x that. You will get liquidated right at about here if you 100x it. But we didn't. Oh, that's not the hold on. Which is the trade that we took anyway? The trade that we took would have been over here. And I got to reset. What was it? It was 355.1. 355.1. There we go. Boom. So yeah, you can't, if you were to 100x or 75x, I usually do like 75x on a deal like that. And that's why, okay, so I can tell you what I probably did. This was my stop loss right here. I bought into it here, which was, dang it, stupid magnet. Here, let me take it from here. A 2% stop loss. Okay. I knew that my risk was $30, so I was willing to liquidate that $30. In fact, what I probably did, because I was willing to probably lose about $60 on this one, is I'd be willing to bet that I had a stop loss below this and had auto deposits until it got down to here, which we didn't need to do. And because I'm an awesome fucking trader, and you will be too soon enough, we made $68 so far, but it will be a lot more than that. It will be a lot more than that. Just take my word for it. Even though we started at 500, so I suppose now we're at 570 if we were to go to the total amount. I don't know how to do that in here. Let's see. Wallet. Here we go. Wallet. Yeah, 570. Boom. But look at my math. Holy fuck. Can you do math that fast? I'm just kidding. All right. So anyway. Yeah, that's how that turned out. And that's what you will be doing soon. You're going to have a hard time getting used to the patience that is needed because these trades take a long fucking time. But they are profitable. And by profitable, I mean they're really fucking profitable. Right? I mean $250 in one day, you know? Do it. Get at it. Okay, let's see. I think I might have had one more than I wanted to do, right? Wasn't there one? Zill, probably. Zill it is. Ooh, look at that. Look at Zill. Oh, come on. You know, I didn't put Zill in, but you know I should have, right? I've been spending too much time actually building the site. Building the site and making this stuff work, but God, look at that. Holy shit. There's so much money to be made in that. Oh my God. Right? Oh, holy fuck. Okay. Anyway, let's just be real for a minute. Let's go down over here and see what we're waiting for. Okay. Too far? Too far. Okay. Here's what we're waiting for. We've got this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if the 5 is done or if it's going to keep moving. Look at that. Right where the 5 should be. It should be the turnaround point. This should not get any higher than this. You know, not a rule, not a guideline. Just what happens more often than not is that one is the is going to be the 5. Which the good news is that here, let's just get rid of this real quick because we're going to have a really good opportunity for buy right here. You know it. Buy me. So with that, we're waiting for the retracement. It should come down and do boom, 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 and then bah. With that, go to Trading Studio. Check the feed on Trading Studio. Subscribe on Yahoo and all that stuff because we got to deal with Yahoo for a little bit. Make some money. Tell me which coins you want and all that shit. I'm gonna check the Discord to see if anyone's in there. See if anybody wants to talk. Didn't think so. Check the YouTube to see if anybody's chatting it up. I didn't let anybody know because I still am considering this the kind of the test runs, you know. So yeah, nobody's watching. So if you're watching this, just imagine this. You're like one of three people that are watching this, right? But like, you could make so much fucking money off of this that it's sick. Best kept secret on the internet, right? Best fucking kept secret on the internet. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to end this stream. And you can watch me on Trading Studio from here. And hopefully we'll get some activity. All right, guys, enjoy. Thank you. We'll see ya.